You think that plays into the same mantra around capital discipline and sticking to your guidance? And if you deviate from that, good or bad, you get punished. I mean, do you think sticking to these divestiture programs is along a similar theme, in that if we're going to tell the market something, we want to stick to it, and this way our word can be trusted? Is there an element of that going on?
I mean, I think there's an element of that, but I think everything sort of has its balance. And so if you're giving away assets to achieve that versus getting a really high value for those assets, I think you have to be really careful about not going too far valuation wise, not deviating too far just to be able to say, hey, I met this sort of arbitrary target that I set within a certain deadline. So I think there's a balance. And I think on some of these transactions, they've been pretty one-sided. And so if it's too one-sided, maybe it's better not to do them and just deal with the reputational issues. And I think it just depends on what it is. If it's, hey, my drilling budget got blown out because I drilled too many wells and I spent too much money on these wells, that's really different from, hey, we sold $2 billion of assets instead of three, and we'll just sell another $1 billion of assets next year, subject to the asset market. And we're just going to be careful sellers and careful buyers.